morning. So it's about 4:30 and I've just set off. I got this weird idea in my head, like, could I cycle London to Bath in one day on a mountain bike? Let's find out. So yeah, it's about 4:30, still in Bromley. Going to be going across London, just south of Heathrow Airport, and then basically following the Kent and Avon Canal all the way to Bath, pretty much. I put in a couple of road vlogs here and there just for some variation and to pick up supplies. So yeah, it's about 210 kilometers all in total. It'll be the longest ride I've ever done if I manage to complete it. The previous record was 160 odd kilometers. So let's see what happens. I've had to make 2 or 3 diversions already because I forgot to take into account that most parks in London don't open until like 7:30. So all the gates have been locked. This one, however, is very open plan, so I can just go through it. Happy days. I've just gone through Dulwich and a few places in London I'm not that familiar with, to be honest. Don't come down this way very much, so it's been nice to see new sights. King George's Park, open. I've never been in this one before. So we're going west out of London, but more southwest than I normally go. So yeah, there's a lot of new stuff, which is nice. I'll tell you what, cycling through London at like 4 to around 6 AM, absolutely no cars, no people, absolute bliss. You've got the whole road to yourself pretty much everywhere. It's amazing. Richmond Park, where normal things happen. Alright, so it's 8:15. I've cycled through all of London, just got onto a gravel track, and funnily enough, if you've watched my London to Bristol video, basically following that route, except following the canal much more closely. So yeah, Kent and Avon Canal pretty much all the way, and then yeah. Windsor Park. I remember cycling through this place before on the Bristol route. It's quite nice. The weather was a bit better then. Although this has given me an opportunity to test out my new rain jacket. After getting those rain torrents on me on the London to Land's End, I decided I needed a much better rain solution, so I went to the bomb-proof option and bought a Patagonia torrent shell, and it's pretty great. It's got pit zips, so keeps you cool even when you're cycling. Recommend it. It's been a while. What is the time? Hang on. Okay, it's 20 past 10. I've just joined the Kennet and Avon Canal at Reading. Must be almost at the 100-kilometre mark now. Can't be pretty far off. Still feeling pretty good actually. I feel like if I just stay at this pace, I could cycle forever. So as long as I keep the nutrition and water up, I should be fine. And look at this. Fun times. Here again. Halfway. I mean, it's 2:10, but let's say halfway. I'm feeling good, confident. I don't think it's a question of if I can finish, it's just a question of when, how fast I can go. So let's continue going. $130. 80 left. Doesn't seem like that much right now, but I'm sure it'll catch up with me. I'm kind of getting a bit weirded out by how easy this has felt so far. So I'm expecting a giant spanner in the works any minute. We'll see. Now there is it's not all canal the way there. I did plot 1 or 2 road slogs off the canal, mostly because there's the I can't remember the hill name, but there's another chalk horse on a hill. There's a nice view from it from a road, so I put that in. But yeah, I'll have to see if I remember to look at it. We're at 140k. Just had a really brutal section where it's basically like chunky, so I'm a bit tired. Where all the rocks and roots and undulating terrain has chafed my bum a bit, to put it lightly. So it's getting a little bit uncomfortable to sit on the saddle now. Can't have it just be plain sailing, can we? But I'm not actually sure where I am, but it's pretty nice. guy's getting angry. What is it with me? I mean, I think I'm in Dorset, I'm not sure. But every time I've been to Dorset, it's been raining. And last time, Dorset is what destroyed my London to Land's End run. Although, to be fair, watching back the footage, I think I could have manned up a little bit and just got on with it. But hey, fortitude is definitely a skill you can train. I haven't trained it enough, clearly. But anyway, that's another story for another day. Hopefully I don't get incredibly wet in a minute. We'll see. Hello. Look at this. Done it. The hundo. So I think my actual record is about 164 or something like that. There's a little bit of change involved, but I can't remember what it is. So we'll celebrate at 165 just to be sure. Yeah, I have no idea where I am. Came off the canal. I think this is the diversion off the canal to see the chalk horse on the hill, but I haven't found it yet. I don't know where it is. I will record it if I find it. We've been here before, you and I. But this time I have stronger willpower and stronger rain protection. So let's see how it goes. Hopefully it's just passing over, although to be fair the whole sky looks angry. But there is some sun over there, so let's hope. We'll see. 164k, so almost into new record territory. We did it. It's a record. I'm feeling good. I think I can finish this thing. It's just my bum is going to be very angry when I get there. This chafing problem is getting worse. Oh, I need to find, not to go into too many details, but I need to find some boxer shorts that are good for long distance cycling. If anyone has any suggestions, I've heard maybe merino wool boxers are really good, but they're really expensive, so I haven't tried any yet. Let me know if you have, because I don't want my bum to feel like this. Alright, I think we're through most of the rain as well, so things are looking good. Just got to power to the finish. Let's see, 165, about 50k left to go. That's one loop of my favourite Thames ride, so yeah, that makes it easier to pallet. Let's do it. I think I'm going to have to zoom in quite a lot on the GoPro in post, but there it is, the white horse. I'll see if I can get a photo on my phone as well, because that'll zoom in better. But yeah, I thought I'd missed it, but it's there. Almost 180k. I'm pretty sure there's a famous set of like multiple locks coming up soon. Well, it might be closer to Bath actually, I'm not sure, but it's like a series of like 10 locks that has a name that is escaping me right now. And yeah, I've resorted to talking to myself, singing very silly songs just to get myself to the end. Like, the legs are fine, it's the butt. The butt is causing problems. I'm not going to be able to sit down for a day or two after this, I think, but well, what am I going to do, turn around and go home? Yeah, not a chance, mate. Alright, let's continue. I think this might be the one, you know. Literally about 30 seconds after I just turned the camera off last time. Imagine you're in a canal boat trying to get through this lot. It's got to take like hours. It's still going. Bloody hell, this is like a day to get up or down this. No, I actually have no idea how long it takes to cycle a lock, to be honest. But whenever I'm cycling down these things, there's always some guy sitting in a lock for quite a while, so who knows. Yeah, I'm glad I'm going down and not up. That's the thing, you're cycling on a towpath, it's all nice and flat, and then you go back onto the road and you start encountering some hills, and I couldn't bloody cycle up them. I guess I'm more fatigued than I realised. I guess canal towpaths are like the cheat way to get your next distance record. Oh well. Anyway, enjoy some more locks. I realised there hasn't been many of them on this video. So we're getting close. Not bad. Nearly there. I'm just coming into Bath now. Another 5k until the finish. I can't believe it. It is very uncomfortable to sit on this saddle though right now. Painful actually, so I'm going to be dealing with that for a few days. But it's worth it.